still remember. Wish I hadn't heard the news. It was early in November, and no one had a clue. When pain exceeds resources and despair obstructs the view, desperation tips the balance deep within these lonesome blues. A silent cry for help had fallen on deaf ears. There seems no hope, for one can't cope while weeping unseen tears. One feels unnosed by those one knows, such emptiness inside. Emotion till clouding judgment, isolation takes its toll. Can still remember. Wished I hadn't heard the news. It was early in November, and no one had a clue. When pain exceeds resources and despair obstructs the view, desperation tips the balance deep within his lonesome blues. Deep within these lonesome blues. Deep within these lonesome blues.
I'm Glenn Coulson, hanging out at Area 51, the studio to be at. I'm hanging out right now with Wayne Buttery and Rolly Platt. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Great. How you doing, man?
I am great. You know what? You guys sound so good. Now, I got to talk right off the bat. Now, your credentials go on and on and on and on, but the collaboration, how the heck did you guys get started?
We did this actually was kind of a spur-of-the-moment project.
Like 5 minutes ago? Or like
literally 5 minutes ago. We had an opportunity to do an acoustic duo in Collingwood. And we did that, and to a crowd of about 50 people, and people were asking, do you have a CD? And Wayne said, that might be a good idea. Literally, it sprung from that.
Really? And it just seemed to magically take off. I mean, because you guys didn't really rehearse together too much, did you?
No, that was the very first time we ever played together.
People are already asking for a CD of what you guys are doing.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. You're like, we can hold on. We can make money. Hold on. Wait a second. We should do a record. But that's great, and it's a full record that you've put together.
Yeah, there's 11 tracks.
Now, where does a lot of the inspiration come from? Like the writing itself. Is that your work, Wayne, and then you brought it to Rolly, or how did that work?
Well, some of the songs on the CD are covers, but a number of them I wrote, and they were. I guess I was the inspiration, I guess. And Rolly wrote one, all with various personal experience. And
I mean, that's usually where, it's the best place to come from, right? Opposed to the contrived stuff, trying to, let's think up a story around this. But these are some real motivators, real inspirational moments on the record. Is that important to you?
I think so. It's honest. Yeah, it just comes off a lot more honest and real.
Well, it's so great because even after hearing the first track that you guys just did, it is something where there is an honesty in your playing. And I know the harmonica, Rolly, okay, you were like born with this thing in your mouth, man. This is awesome. Sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah, now, is it for you, was harmonica always the thing to kind of do?
That's all I play. That's all I know what to do. So
you need to do. You're amazing at it. But I noticed the belt. This is really cool. You got to do a shift. I don't know if you got a chance to see this, but like, how many harmonicas do you actually own, man?
Do I own enough to build a small cottage? I think.
Like of harmonicas.
Yes, literally. I've got way too many. There's 12 keys, and I've got spares, and all the stuff, suitcases full of them.
Right. And you come out and you're like, bam, here it is, push a button, and they all.
These are my 8 best right here. That's all I got.
But on the record too, in the collaboration, like, was it a thing where you were jamming, to give it that kind of live feel for it?
The CD was recorded mostly live off the floor, which gives it a pretty accurate representation of what we do live, and yeah.
No, it's really cool. Tangled Roots is the record. Very exciting. And again, that live organic feel. And Wayne, you've been playing live for a couple of years now, right?
Oh, yeah, a couple. I guess since 1960.
Yeah, which is great. And we're going to find out, because your credentials go on and on and on, and we're going to talk to you in a little bit. But we're going to hear you guys perform a couple more songs, and then we're going to come back, right? Sure thing. Perfect. All right. Check it out.